Have you noticed your shirt suddenly feeling loose? And not because you are dieting. Someone lost 4 kilograms just like that, and a few weeks later, stopped eating breakfast altogether. At this age, sudden weight loss is not good news. It is not like being 30, when shedding a few kilograms is cause for celebration. After 60, every kilogram lost can be an urgent signal from your sleep, your mood, or from something deeper you have not yet spotted. There is something few people talk about. Poor sleep. It does not just make you tired. It can make you genuinely unwell. Because when you do not get enough sleep, your body gradually loses its ability to recover. You lose muscle, lose your appetite, even lose that sparkle in your eyes. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night and then found yourself not hungry the next morning? Or ever wondered why you just do not feel like eating anymore? Though your tastes have not changed, do not ignore it. Sometimes the smallest thing, like your trousers becoming loose, is your body's way of whispering, "Hey, pay attention." In this video, we are going to discuss 5 potential reasons for weight loss after 60, particularly linked to sleep, mood, and deeper internal health. Do not worry. There are ways to catch it early and ways to hold on to what might be slipping away. Let us dive in. The first reason: muscle loss from chronic poor sleep. Not about eating less, but not sleeping enough. I once noticed my clothes getting looser. My weight dropped for no clear reason. I still ate 3 meals, skipping none. Outsiders would say, "So slim? You must be healthy." But I felt my back starting to ache. My legs grew weaker. Even climbing steps was hard. That was not healthy weight loss. That was my body losing what it needed to hold on to. We older folks seldom think that sleep, seemingly so simple, directly impacts muscle mass. Each night of good, deep sleep, the body releases growth hormone, helping regenerate muscle and maintain strength. But if sleep loss drags on, sleep is restless, or you often wake midnight, this process gets disrupted, and muscles gradually waste away without warning. According to Mayo Clinic research, people over 60 sleeping less than 6 hours a night risk 30% faster muscle loss than those sleeping 7 to 8 hours. That means sudden weight loss after 60 often is not from eating less, but frequently due to chronic insomnia. I once met Mr. Martin, a friend from physical therapy. He lost nearly 8 kilograms in 3 months, even though eating normally. When the doctor checked, it was not heart or liver problems. It was because he could not sleep well since his wife passed. Each night he only slept about 3 hours, then tossed and turned till morning. Insomnia, then muscle loss, then loss of balance. It is a silent spiral many older adults are going through. I started to make changes, not waiting for sleeping pills. I turned off lights earlier. No coffee after 2 p.m. Spent 15 minutes before bed listening to soft music. Miraculously, after just a few weeks, I not only slept deeper, but also felt my limbs strengthen. I walked more lightly. My mind felt clearer each morning. If you are losing weight unexpectedly, please do not just look at your plate. Consider your pillow, your alarm clock, bedroom lighting. Because when you get enough sleep, not only your memory, but every single muscle fiber will thank you for it. Next up, our second reason: hormonal imbalances that reduce your sense of hunger. If I am not hungry, no need to eat. My thinking until my mind grew foggy, my hands trembled slightly, and the doctor said, "You are severely malnourished," even though not skipping meals. I used to think getting older, eating less is a good thing. But then one day I would look at a food plate and not want to touch anything. Not because I was sad or sick. Simply, I just did not feel hungry. As if the hunger signal inside me had gone completely silent. After a checkup, because I had lost nearly 5 kilograms in 2 months, the doctor did not ask what I ate, but asked how I was sleeping. It turns out after 60, especially when your sleep is irregular, hormones regulating hunger like ghrelin and leptin can become imbalanced. Ghrelin makes us feel hungry. Leptin helps us feel full. When sleep deprived or not sleeping deeply, these 2 hormones get out of whack. You might not feel hungry even when your body needs nutrients, or feel full much earlier than usual, causing meals to be cut short, their quality to decline. According to a University of Chicago study, older adults with sleep disorders have 20 to 25% lower ghrelin levels, while leptin is higher than normal. This causes them to lose their true sense of hunger and eat less without realizing, leading to unexpected weight loss, along with fatigue, dizziness, and memory decline. I remember my friend Linda, who lived a few apartments away. She often said, "I am not hungry, so I will just skip lunch." After a while, she started forgetting appointments. Her limbs grew weak. Only when her daughter took her for a checkup was it discovered she had lost weight due to mild malnutrition. The root cause starting with sleepless nights, hormonal imbalances, and her meals getting smaller. From that day, I started paying attention to my hunger signals, not letting them dictate all eating decisions. I scheduled regular meals, chose easily digestible yet nutritious foods, and tried to get enough sleep. When my sleep improved, I actually felt my stomach grumble again. A small signal, perhaps, but I felt alive again. If you have recently found yourself eating less, do not be too quick to blame age or habits. It might be your body is losing its voice because of lack of sleep. Get enough sleep. Let your hormones rebalance. Let appetite and vitality return, gently but surely. The third reason, nighttime stress that weakens your immune system. If your body cannot rest at night, it will gradually wear down during the day. I used to think stress was for younger people, but it turns out some worries only creep in silently when night falls, when no one is beside you, when outside sounds have faded. Trivial thoughts pushed aside during the day can resurface strongly at night. And from then on, I started sleeping restlessly. Every time I tossed and turned until 2 or 3 a.m., I felt like I had sunk a level. Breakfast afterwards tasted bland. All day I felt sluggish, my limbs weary. A few weeks later, I discovered I had lost nearly 3 kilograms, despite eating as usual. It seemed minor, but it was a sign of something bigger. When stress disrupts sleep, your immune system also weakens. Your body expends so much energy coping instead of recovering, leading to hidden weight loss, lowered resistance, even muscle loss. Research from the University of California shows people over 60 who regularly experience nighttime stress, even if just in their minds, can have cortisol, stress hormone levels above safe limits. This can lead to digestive disorders, loss of appetite, and reduced nutrient absorption. I once met Mr. James, a friend from my morning meditation group. He shared that after retiring, with no more hustle, he actually worried more about money, his grandchildren's future, how long he had left. And so every night was restless. He lost weight for no apparent reason until his doctor said, "Your body is fighting stress every single night without getting real rest." Since then, I have learned to lighten my mental load before sleep. I do not take worries to bed. Before turning off lights, I write down 3 things I'm grateful for that day, no matter how small. I listen to soft music, breathe slowly, and tell myself, tomorrow's concerns can wait. Strangely enough, by sleeping deeper, I ate better. I felt less tired, and my weight also stabilized. It stopped dropping. If you often stay up late, toss and turn, or wake with a racing heart for no clear reason, think about stress. Do not let it silently eat away at your body. Find ways to ease your mind before you sleep. Because when you truly rest at night, then tomorrow, your body will know how to recover. The next reason, lack of morning sun slowing your metabolism. Someone lost 4 kilograms just from staying indoors for 2 months. No illness, not skipping meals, just missing one thing, early morning sunlight. I used to avoid the sun. I would wake late and after breakfast, stay indoors, watch TV, listen to radio. Windows slightly open, curtains drawn. I thought, what is important about sun? As long as I ate, slept, took medicine properly, I figured I was fine. But then my doctor told me I was losing weight unusually fast. The reason not my food, but a lack of sun. Sounds strange, but it is true. After 60, early sunlight does not just strengthen bones, it is also the biological clock regulating your entire body's rhythm, especially metabolism. Without exposure to natural light each morning, your body can easily fall into circadian rhythm disruption, reducing nutrient absorption, slowing energy burning, and causing weight to drop gradually even with consistent eating. A Northwestern University study showed older adults exposed to early sunlight within the first hour after waking are more than twice as likely to maintain stable weight compared to those staying indoors all day. Their bodies not only metabolize better, but their night sleep is also deeper and more regular, helping muscles recover, hormones stabilize, and appetite return. I remember old Mrs. Nancy, a classmate from my wellness class, once framing, "Hey, I did not sleep well, did not eat well, just kept getting thinner. But since I started going out early to water my flowers, I feel healthier." Not because of exercise, because of sunlight. That gentle early day sun awakens hormones, signaling the day has begun. From that day, I started opening windows right after waking, just a few minutes standing on the porch, breathing gently, letting sun touch my face, hands. I do not go out in sun to get a tan like younger people. I go out for my metabolism to be awakened, for my sleep-wake hormones to find their anchor. And strangely, the weight loss stopped. My hunger returned. I felt myself wanting to savor every single meal. If you have not been out in morning sun for a long time, please do not wait for strong midday sun. Just 10 to 15 minutes is enough. The earlier, the better. Let natural light do its magical work. Awaken your body, help retain nutrients, and make your night's sleep easier. Because sometimes a single ray of morning sun is enough to hold on to. Vitality for the whole day. And finally, the fifth reason, hidden depression causing a loss of appetite. It is not your stomach, but your heart. That feels empty. There was a time I simply no longer felt hungry. Each meal felt like a chore, no longer enjoyable. I did not want to cook anything, nor did any dish taste good. Initially, I thought it must be due to old age, a weaker digestive system. But then my weight kept dropping, my clothes became very loose, I looked gaunt, my memory also declined. When I saw the doctor, he said I had no illness. But it could be. I was sad without even realizing it. We older folks often tend to suffer in silence. When children are busy, friends become fewer, loved ones pass away. We can get used to silence, to the point of thinking it normal. But the truth is, depression in older adults does not always show up as tears or obvious sadness, but rather by gradually losing interest in meals, in habits, in oneself. A study from the U.S. National Institute of Mental Health showed nearly 60% of people over 65 experience undiagnosed hidden depression, with commonest signs being appetite loss and silent weight loss. This is even more likely if sleep is disturbed, or if the person has been living alone long. I once witnessed old Mr. Allen, who often sat on a park bench each morning, not speaking, not smiling. When I struck up a conversation, he just smiled faintly, said, "I eat very little. I have no desire for anything anymore." Asking further, I learned he had lost his wife 2 years prior, lived alone, and had almost no one left to share a decent meal with. Only when he joined an elderly support group, participating in regular daily activities and conversations, did he gradually regain his appetite and gain back his first few kilograms after nearly a year. I realize some hunger does not come from the stomach, but from the heart. And if the heart is not warmed, then even if food is nutritious, the body just cannot seem to take it in. If you have recently found yourself eating less, not wanting to cook, or not finding food tasty, please do not just assume it is old age. Ask yourself, could I be sad without being able to name it? Try to reconnect, make a phone call, arrange a meeting, reach out to an old friends group, because when your heart feels heard and understood, meals will become warmer again, and your weight, along with your vitality, will find its way back. You know, our bodies, even past 60, are always trying to tell us something, even through the smallest signals. A shirt suddenly looser, a meal that just does not taste good anymore, a long, restless night, then waking feeling a bit weaker for no clear reason. Weight loss is not always scary, But if it creeps up silently without reason and comes with fitful sleep, then it might be your body's gentle yet firm warning. Do not wait until you feel exhausted to take action. Pay attention to every little change. Deeper sleep, a more nutritious meal, a morning in gentle sunlight, all these things. They might seem small, but can be key to helping you hold on to your health and peace of mind. And if you have had a light bulb moment today, even if it is just the idea of sleeping earlier tonight, then this video has done its job. You are not alone. If this was helpful, perhaps share it with a friend or drop a comment. Sometimes a small share can help someone else find stability within their own body. Thanks for sticking with us to the end. We hope to see you for peaceful nights and mornings even better than yesterday.